Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is April 20th, 2026, and we're looking at a meme coin collapse that wiped out billions in market cap, fresh volatility in Bitcoin after hawkish comments from the Bank of Japan, and a huge valuation target for prediction market giant Polymarket. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, including traders and remittance users in the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and across the region. Issue 1. RAVE crashes. 95% after alleged insider manipulation exposed. Meme token. RAVE has collapsed more than 95% from recent highs, plunging from around $26 to near $1 in under a day, and erasing roughly $6 billion in paper market value. On-chain investigator ZachXBT published analysis claiming that a small cluster of team-linked wallets controlled over 95% of supply, moved millions of tokens to exchanges like BitGet and Binance just before the peak, and used an engineered short squeeze to push RAVE into the top 15 coins by market cap before dumping. Major exchanges including Binance, BitGet, and Gate have said they are reviewing trading in the token after these allegations, while ZachXBT has also posted a $25,000 bounty and flagged other low-float tokens such as Siren, Mix, and Koi as high risk. For retail traders in Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia where small-cap meme coins are popular, this is a blunt reminder that extreme concentration, tiny float, and rapid 10,000% rallies are red flags, and that proper position sizing and exit plans matter more than any influencer hype. Issue 2. BOJ hawkish tone knocks BTC back toward 74.6K and triggers 500 milliliters in long liquidations. Recent hawkish messaging from the Bank of Japan about the possibility of further rate hikes has strengthened the yen and pressured global risk assets, with Bitcoin sliding from about $77,500 late last week to around $74,600, leaving a visible gap on CME futures. Derivatives data show roughly $500 million in positions liquidated over 24 hours, with an estimated 80+% coming from long traders who were leaning on continued upside after BTC's run towards 78K. Analysts note that a stronger yen can unwind popular carry trades and reduce dollar liquidity in Asia, adding turbulence for markets in Japan, Korea, and Southeast Asia just as traders are bracing for the April 28 to 29 FOMC meeting. For investors in Southeast Asia, this backdrop suggests that macro risk remains front and center. BTC can move several $1,000s in either direction on central bank headlines alone, so it is safer to treat leverage as a short-term tool around clearly defined levels rather than a constant setting. Issue 3. Polymarket aims for 15B valuation. With fresh $400 raise. Prediction market platform. Polymarket is reportedly seeking to raise around $400 million at a valuation in the mid-teens of billions, building on a multi-part investment program from New York Stock Exchange owner Intercontinental Exchange that has already reached roughly $2 billion over several tranches. ICE recently completed a $600 million funding piece and plans to buy up to $40 million of shares from existing Polymarket holders, underscoring its view that event-driven markets and tokenized prediction products can become core data and trading tools. Reports say Polymarket's next growth phase is tied to rising demand for real-world event markets, covering politics, macro data, sports, and tokenized real-world assets, as well as a V2 upgrade that will standardize collateral in a new PUSD stable token. For users in Southeast Asia, where interest in prediction markets has been growing alongside platforms like Kalshi and on-chain alternatives, this fundraising push signals that some of the biggest names in traditional finance see long-term potential in event markets. To summarize, first, meme coin RAVE collapses about 95% after ZachXBT alleges insider-driven manipulation, wiping out roughly $6 billion in market cap and prompting exchange investigations. Second, hawkish Bank of Japan comments help knock BTC from near 77.5K to around 74.6K, driving roughly $500 million in mostly long liquidations as yen strength pressures risk assets. And third, Polymarket pursues an additional $400 million raise at a valuation around $15 billion, extending ICE's multi-billion dollar backing and highlighting institutional interest in prediction markets. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want more chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. See you in the next one.